So, Bernie, what's going on in the town of Highland?
You know, one of I think last time I was on the show a couple of weeks ago, we talked about repairs that needed to be done at the town theater before the winter season set in, and we were looking for, like upwards of $5,000 to do the repairs. And luckily, the Times came to one of our redevelopment meetings, and they ran a story in the paper, and we were just overflowed with roofers that were calling to volunteer to do the work and everything. And the first person they called in was Corellis Roofing.
Oh, excellent.
And they called, they like 6 o'clock in the morning, I got a email from Pete Corellis and sent it over to Cecile Petro over at our redevelopment board over there, and she called Pete, and by the next day they were out repairing the roof at the town theater.
So there was some pretty good damage on that.
Yeah, up on the top there, the water was coming inside and everything else, and it was really getting moldy, and we needed to get that stopped. And Corellis went up there and worked several days on it, I believe. So it was they did a heck of a job too, and it was so funny too because the first morning they went out there, I went out there with my camera and did some pictures for the Gazebo Express or for the Times if they needed them or anything, and people were driving by honking. I mean, it was cold out that morning, and they had their windows rolled down, and they were yelling, "Thanks for doing this." It was amazing what was going on. It was.
Well, that's. I mean, how old is that? How long was the that theater there for?
Oh God, I want to say that theater was built in the 30s or 40s.
Wow. So I mean, that's just a tradition that's.
Yeah, and it's been closed for 4 years. And
yeah, it was. Yeah,
absolutely nothing was being done in there. Yeah, it was. Yeah, right.
Wow.
My second term on the town council when I started to close that year, and we used to go twice a month.
Yeah, because I know a couple times they had shut down for a little time because of the family health issues, and wow, I guess it had to be. Man, it's been a time sure flies by.
Oh, I know it. Yeah.
4 years ago. Yeah, it's just because it was so much fun to see movies there, and obviously they stopped in the middle.
Everybody always liked that little, the intermission thing when Cakes by Karen would donate food there, so it was like.
There we go. So we got
Mine too.
Bruce. Let's go to Bruce from Corellis. Hey, Bruce.
Good morning, Bernie. How are you?
I'm fine, Bruce. How are you? Good timing there.
We had a good Christmas.
I hope you did too.
Good, thank you. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody out there that honked their horn and donated donuts and coffee while we were out on the project, and for the pizza from Delicioso and Hammond here. It was hard to get the work done.
Now you were one of the guys that was out there when I went out there to take the pictures?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I climbed up that ladder to go and take some pictures on the roof, and I got right to the top of the ladder, and it's like my knees started wobbling. I go, I can't do this, so I handed the camera to one of you guys, and you guys did some great pictures up there.
That worked out good.
Yes.
I was wondering about that.
I'm not good with heights.
No, that's why we're roofers, I guess.
But so how many days did you guys end up working up there?
We had pretty much 2 full days working out there. Again, it was challenging. It was quite overwhelming, actually. I mean, as far as the people honking their horns and yelling from the streets saying thank you. But we had 2 full days. We worked our butts off to get as much as done possible, and I think we did really well.
Yeah, I have nothing but good things about it, and I hope you guys got as much out of it as you gave us for it. It was just really a very, very charitable thing at this time of the year for you guys to go up there and do something like that.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Well, thanks a lot, Bruce. Obviously, the Krause family, or the Krause Roofing family, has been doing part of the WJOB Club 99 family, and we appreciate you guys being involved. And Delicioso, another new member to the family. So it just goes to show you that the community comes together here on WJOB. So we appreciate that very much. Have a happy New Year, Bruce.
Thank you, and you as well. Thank you.
Stay warm out there too.
Thanks, Bruce.
All right.
There you go. Go shopping. I don't think we have a long underwear store. Renwick, get on that. I guess does Mick Lurkson sell long underwear? Hopefully, we'll find some place.
I haven't worn
like
long underwear since I used to go to the Bears games.
Well, you can go to Dunhill. The store there. Get a tuxedo to wear underneath.
There you go.
They got the discount store going on. So yet the town. Is there any plans yet on what you guys are going to do with that, or just
not really?
Just
I know it was
mode right now.
Up for the auction thing, and we've got the lien on the property now or something. They've got a year to come up with the money, and if they don't, I guess then we could buy it and what we want to do with it. I mean, there's just so many things you could do with that. When I was sitting there talking to the redevelopment board a couple weeks ago, I told him, I said, I would love to, maybe the town could own this place. It's the taxpayers can own it. It could be ours, like the Green Bay Packers. I mean, the fans own the team, so it's like, why couldn't one of the most historical landmarks in the town of Highland, why can't the people of the town own this? And just get involved in it. People want to donate towards the construction level. We could do a nice big plaque inside with people's names on it, and basically just have the town of Highland own it, and not only have movies showing there, but a comedy club would really be neat. If we could expand it a little bit, I'm not sure if we can go back farther, or if that alley's going to be in the way, or if we can go to the left or to the right if there's some property available that we could expand it a little bit and make it a supper club, comedy club,
little concert hall.
Exactly, have some concerts in there.
Yeah,
we've always got great local bands. I mean, they have a couple nights a month with local bands.
Orchestra type thing that's going on there. Obviously, even just
plays.
For puppets. Stuff like that. Well, I'm just thinking of the wide variety of it's just not just adult comedy club, or there is that wide variety.
Harlow come in there once a month.
Absolutely. I mean, just so you can hang out there.
He's a Highland boy. I mean, it'd be so neat to have a lot of Highland people doing things. A lot of talented people.
Tell Tilo to buy. We'll make a WJB studio out of it.
There you go.
There's an office space for me, right? There's Cakes by Karen. We can just stop in the middle of the day. Be like, hold on, Bernie. We'll be back with more of this interview. I'm gonna go get a cupcake from Karen.
Cakes by Karen they're wonderful too with all the stuff they donate.